believe it's that. Yep. I wish I could make myself a little bit louder first before we move forward. Let me just see if I can edit anything in my settings. Because I notice I'm always really quiet for some reason. Huh. Yeah, I want to edit that. Let's move it up to... Well, let's move it up to that. I don't think that'll make much of a difference, but it's better than nothing. Actually, you know what? It doesn't even look like it's really going that high, and I can always fix it if it's too low. Let's fucking just put it back to 100. Okay. But that actually might be a little bit too loud. Just a little bit quieter. Just a little bit. We'll get started here. Boop. Okay. And then I can do that. Alright, so last time, you guys were in Neutrella doing the battle royale that was taking place. You first went out around Neutrella just for a walk, so to speak. I remember Rio catching something. At least I thought he did, but I can't remember. Who is not here because he's feeling under the weather, apparently, which is fine because I don't even know what they're doing anymore. So, I gave them the ultimatum last week that when they use the tickets to go to the island, that's basically endgame. They'll do stuff on the island and they'll come back, and then basically it's time to do Pokemon League and final contest things, which Rio has to decide if he wants to do one or the other. He cannot do both. That being said, you two, what are you planning on doing for today's session? List of things I know that you guys can still do other than the basically endgame stuff is you said you wanted to go fight Tetsu, but we'll see how strong he is. If you're wanting to make more money, probably Neutrella has it, but it's probably not going to be as often, but Lightning Resort will have it more. You could go and like fight people there in like, I wouldn't really call them gambling places, but like sanctioned like Pokemon tournaments and stuff. Yeah. That's just going around catching more Pokemon, maybe. I know Buster still wanted. I don't think we ever did anything with it. You wanted to look into more of seeing if you could find any more information. I don't remember if we did anything else with that. I don't think
More
so.
information on what?
On Team Weather.
Oh, yeah, but I thought you said that if we do the end game stuff, that'll sort of be taken care of in that, right?
I don't remember saying that.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we're not certain, then yes, I would like to make sure to kick their asses.
I think I told you because I believe you did go looking for some information, and all you were told is that there's nothing really that anything they can legally tell you.
Yeah.
Nothing that's already not publicly known. Like, uh, just roll me a quick history check. And Cat, as if Brad wants to help him out, not that he really needs it, you can do as well. Something's going on with my roll 20 and I don't know what it is. That's weird. Anyways, Buster, mostly because you've been traveling around and you haven't really had time to look into things. Cats, I'm just gonna bring you down a bit so people hear what I'm saying, is that a week or so ago, uh, the public now knows about this, but apparently, which one would they have found? Actually, yeah, we'll do that one. Uh, just a little bit southeast of Physical Town, uh, they found a base of operations for from Team Weather, and
Mm,
lots of the gym leaders went there to basically raid, quote unquote, and stop what they were doing. Uh,
I feel excluded.
um, you
Come
could
on, we
probably
have team leader friends. They should have leaked that to us. We
you
would have
probably
helped.
after hearing that you could probably put two and two together and assume that's probably why Dante
Yeah.
wasn't in Lightning Resort at the time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I already, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, okay, that explains a lot.
They didn't capture any what would be in game admins at all. Mostly just a bunch of grunts and stuff. Uh, and really, there wasn't really anything to that you can that publicly that people know. Uh, what was inside this base, but that's basically what the public knows.
Okay. Ah,
So yeah, it was about generally. I don't know if you can. It's about generally there where they found
okay.
it. So
Well,
yeah.
I still think there's one somewhere in this zone. So I think when we decide to go looking for it, I want to look there. I do also, I forgot, I still need a Tyranitarite. So whenever we go to fight Tetsu, I'll probably want to wander around in the mountains looking for that as well.
Uh,
Or like go to town and see if I can find one for sale at a like stone
you mean for
shop.
trade? There's never gonna be anything for sale.
Right. Yeah, same difference.
Um, there's lots of probably information you probably get more in Neutrella. Uh, if you want to look around for it, something specific, like if there's a specific Pokemon you want to look for, or if there's maybe a TM or something that you specifically might want to look for. This is basically Neutrella is the hub where basically everything can
Right. But it's like
comes together.
random TMs and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
As
your
far
good
as
merchant friend
the
will never appear here, just so you are aware.
okay. As regards the searching for information, to what extent does that work?
Um, it depends on what information you're looking for. If you're looking for information on Team Weather, you're not gonna be able to get anything out of like
No, I'm
proper
thinking of a
authority.
Pokemon, but I'm thinking of a legendary Pokemon.
Um, it depends on what the legendary is.
Okay. Would it be feasible for me to try and hunt for a legend?
Uh, y- you would have to probably uh make like some check to do that, but again, it would depend on what your depends on what the legendary you are specifically looking for. Because like if it's any like ultra beast or anything like that, it probably
No,
won't
it's
be as.
not an Ultra Beast.
Are you looking for Marshadow? Is that what I'm understanding?
I would be interested in doing so.
Was there something else you had in mind, or was that like
Well,
what
I
you?
mean, if we ever end up getting the genies, then I mean, genies are also cool, but I'm not certain whether they are actually like we're gonna get those eventually or not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, Legendaries are cool. I'm not super obsessed with it. I just think Marshadow is neat. But if the answer is I can't look for it, that won't hurt my feelings.
Um, you know what, Buster, give me a second. I'm gonna just think about what I could have you roll for this because it's something very
Okay.
specific. Um, I actually need to look at your character sheet, not a random person's character sheet, because I need to look at stuff. Um, what's the ability that you have that we've been using for your mental problems, so to speak?
Oh. The one that's just like I can roll to randomly know something.
Yes.
I'm trying to find it. It is
Random knowledge.
called, yeah, random knowledge.
Uh,
Or like anything you have line of sight to, or an idea or phrase you heard about from any source.
okay. I would like you to roll me that. You can roll me that, but before you do that, I would like you to just roll me another history check, and you'll get
History
a
check.
bonus for reasons.
Okay.
So history and then that.
Oh,
Okay.
much less good history. And then it is okay. So it'll
It's
be
a
D20 plus 4. 14. I have a question.
yes.
Did I fail to roll high enough for this to be successful?
Uh, which I'll let you use it once, and you'll have to say which one. But both of those would be failures. Yes.
Yeah. um,
You have to choose one.
right. I will. I'm able to attempt the random knowledge thing multiple times per day, so I have other uses, even if I
Mm-hmm.
can't necessarily use it on the same thing. So I'll succeed on the other one,
All right.
the history.
Um, what? Let's just assume you roll a 20 on a dice. What would be your what's your bonus for history? 6. So that would be a 26.
Hmm.
Um, as you are like in just let's say Neutrella has a really big like library or whatever place they would have for like the history of the island or whatever in Neutrella. You're looking through. You're looking for specifically about legendary Pokemon, one in particular, but you're not really finding anything about it in specific. And then you maybe just by luck or happenstance, there's uh, a book on the bottom shelf that doesn't look like it should be there. Like it is incredibly worn and beat up. Uh, and taking out and opening it, uh, it is a old photos and even portraits because it's old enough that it wouldn't be like uh, have like photos in it. Like halfway through it, there starts being photos of it.
Hmm.
Our gym leaders, or what they were before Neutrella became, part of the Pokemon League and had gyms, actual like legit gyms and stuff of each of the uh, towns and cities that are on the island. And you notice as you're flipping through, each of the leaders has a specific type of Pokemon that matches their style, right? Like, uh,
Hmm.
but most of the time, maybe like one or two times they're the same, but most of the time they're different. Uh,
Okay.
except for one. And throughout every single time you look through it, through each of like the drawings and each of the photos, Physical Town seems to have the same Pokemon going through each time. So like out of one out of the six Pokemon is the same, and that one Pokemon that's always the same seems to be a Marshadow.
Oh, wait. How recently does this thing go up to? This
Um,
this book.
it does not show you who's the most recent, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, but like how close to
Um,
or is it
I
date basically?
would say, give me another history check just to see if you know something specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
It would probably be. It goes up to 10 years before uh, uh, Divisional joined the Pokemon League.
Okay.
Or no, actually, it'd be probably closer to 20 years.
Okay.
So
Cool.
so in reality, it's this book has been around for not only a long time, but it's also like been like 23, maybe 4 years before this book was last updated, or not 23, 24. It was probably been like 8 or 7 years before this book was last updated.
Hmm. Um, what are
Or
the
whatever. I'm missing
contests
words. Anyways,
in Physical Town?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
What are the contests in Physical Town?
The contests in Physical Town. Well, you don't have to ask anybody because you can just ask Rio.
Right. Because
Uh,
he's done them before.
I believe he's done both of them. They are a tough and cool contest.
Oh, that's exactly what I expected. Cool.
You don't know
Hey,
which ones
Brad.
currently is there, but those are the ones.
Hey, Brad, would you be cool with going to Physical Town for a bit?
You say out loud,
Yeah.
and then Rio gets nervous.
Are you planning on doing a contest over there?
Or I need to turn you up a little bit. You're a bit quiet. Can you say that again?
Oh, are you planning on doing a contest in a
Yeah.
physical town?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking about trying a couple contests there, and I haven't been back over there to talk to Rio's dad since a while. So I think it might be appropriate to catch up with him for a little bit.
Okay.
Obviously,
Um,
you and Rio don't have to come along if you don't want to, but it would be fun if you guys did. Would you have any
uh,
interest in trying out the contest there? Ooh, we could
well,
we could also try and fight the gym again if he has
yeah,
an opening.
yeah. I guess we could try to fight the gym again.
Yeah, I totally have that ready.
We don't have to
And
do it today.
I know. I'm just saying. I totally have it ready.
yeah, I could go to physical town with you because I I can do a cool contest too with
Yeah,
Electro.
yeah. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
That's where we're heading.
Uh, okay. What time do you guys set out at? Because assuming you've woken up and you've done all this, it's probably been like a couple hours.
Um, I don't know, like one.
Like one. Okay.
I mean, we usually get up pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing how long it'll take you to get there. 8 hexes. That's gonna be how long if you're just walking?
I mean, we'd be riding our Pokemon.
I mean, if you want to do that, sure, you'd have to see who has the slowest rideable Pokemon. Which I believe for Rio would be Lancelot? Question mark. Actually, it'd be Latios for his case now.
Yeah, my fastest poke is 9.
I forget it. I think I said fuck this, but I'm pretty sure that if you're riding it, like it cuts their thing in half or something stupid like that. I don't remember.
Oh, that's terrible. Why would they do that? That
I
makes no
don't know.
fucking sense.
I don't know. Let me actually open up the
I sure as
handbook and
fuck haven't been doing that in the game I run.
yeah, I don't think we've been doing that at all during this either, so I don't really care. But it's just whoever has the slowest Pokemon is basically which speed you have to go at. Which if he's riding Latios, his speed would be 18 because it's a
Yeah, that's
sky
double mine.
because it's his sky speed and Latias doesn't really have any feet.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if in this game they can actually just transform and do whatever. But I think I fucked around with that when he first got him. But whatever. Yeah, because I did that when
Would I be able to?
would you
Would
be
I
able
be
to?
able to ride on Alistair?
Oh,
Because he has a fly
isn't
speed
he isn't
too.
he giant or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Freaking what's his name? Nope, that's the handbook. I need the Pokedex.
Golden.
I thought he was like bigger than most Pokemon. No, he's still only large size. I thought he was. I feel like to me, Golett I feel like should be huge size, but the Golett I first comes to my mind is the one that's in Journeys, where it's like a raid one, where it's like abnormally big for whatever reason.
I mean, I also think that Tyranitar should be huge and not large, personally.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Especially considering it's physically bigger than Regirock, and they made Regirock huge.
2.8. He's still smaller than I keep calling him Alistair because that's the only one I know what his actual name is. Freaking. Oh my god. My brain.
Go lurk.
It's
Yes.
older.
Sorry, I keep like, no, that's its Japanese name, and I can't remember now. I can't remember what his Japanese name is. God damn it, my brain. Because it's not called Golurk, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, yeah. So, what was yours, Buster?
9.
9. So you guys would be going at 9. Uh, travel speed. I have to look at my travel things for that because I have a thing written down for it. Not cities and towns. Just for my sake. At 9, 1, 2, 3. So you basically cut the hex traveling down 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9. It's basically a full 24 hours to get you from where you are to Neutrella.
Well, let's see. If we leave at 1, then 3 hexes is 9 hours, which is 10. That's a pretty reasonable time to make camp. And then we could just go the rest of the way the following day.
Okay, I forget. Did I change the random encounters for that? I did not, but I would think it would still be the same anyways, unless it was like to the on the lower end. Yeah, probably would still be getting. All right. Then I don't think I rolled for what the weather is. Not that it'll matter. Let's just do it for that. Okay, yeah, it's nice. Great. Uh, someone move towards physical town and then roll for a random encounter, if any.
Huh?
I'll get the encounter.
All right.
Is it D100?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is my... Did I move something into something and I didn't mean to? Or did I... No, they're just... Okay. Where is my random encounters? And then I guess he has to have Latias out because he's traveling at faster speeds.
53.
53 is nothing.
Oh,
So move forward again and roll another random encounter.
All right, roll it up again, Kaz.
okay. Keep my lucky streak going? Or it's not a streak yet, I guess.
50.
50
50.
is also not an encounter.
Okay,
All right.
now we're going. Now it's going.
All right, I'll give it a shot. What about 64, like the Nintendo?
Interesting. All right. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. And we'll say that they're 4. Brad, roll me a D4.
Okay.
Figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Okay. P4 coming up. 4.
There. Okay. 1 second. Where is this? It's under my GM stuff. Where is it? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Is it this? Yes. Okay. This is about now when you guys would be wanting to rest and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that. I'm just gonna quickly roll this, reroll if there's a roll if it says reroll if it's a 6 and that becomes a 5. 2. Okay, then I'm gonna roll a D7, which is 5. Interesting. Really, I should put him as one of the things on here. I keep forgetting about that. So that's a 13, 9, 1 second. I gotta look up who this is as you guys are setting up camp specifically. What was it? 9? Not count. Yeah, I wouldn't count him. Or would I? No, I would. 1, 2. Is he? Are those two the only? Oh, and then because she would count as only. That's why it's. That's why. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be them, and then he would be. Actually, should be 12 then. Okay. As you guys are out looking for a place to camp, and you start like walking now instead of riding your Pokemon to look for a better place to camp, you start hearing a weird noise that I don't think any of you would really know what it is, but it sounds like music of some kind.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Is it nighttime right now, or is it getting dark?
It is nighttime by this point, yeah, or
Okay.
getting nighttime rather.
I'll turn on my heat seeker.
All right. You turn on your heat seeker and you look around, and you see a big, red blotch in a direction.
Okay. So I'll tell Buster that there's something over there. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
It's rather big.
Okay. As you go closer and closer, the sound starts to get louder and louder, maybe a little bit too loud. But when you reach the clearings, here's the things that you notice right away. First, in this clearing, there is just a poison type Pokemon just everywhere.
Oh.
And they're all staring specifically in the direction of a woman who has out of character's sake, she's holding a guitar and it's hooked up to an amp.
Huh. Isn't this like a Gen 5 gym leader?
Yeah.
Like Roxy, I think is her name.
Yeah, it's that poison type gym leader. I don't know her name as well.
I mean, I'm gonna approach and try and get her attention.
There is just a lot of poison type Pokemon around, by the way. They're just.
Like, what kinds? Like, are they hostile at all? Or?
They don't. They just seem to be just standing / sitting there, just watching her. They're not. It doesn't look like they're hostile at all. Not with your aura stuff. In fact, most of them, like all of them, are docile.
Sick.
Okay.
Which is weird because there's Pokemon like Ekings and Arbok that don't have ears. But you know,
But you can sense the vibrations of the sound.
Yeah.
but it also is really loud. So even if you yell at her, she doesn't even notice you.
That's fine. I'll just wait until she's like done with the song.
All right. How long do you wait? Because it goes on for a while.
Fine, I got nothing to do.
All right. Uh,
I'll just find like a small spot to sit down and just chill out.
so when you find her, it's about uh, for 10:30 ish,
Mhm.
and this goes on easily for an hour.
Okay.
Oh,
Little late night concert, fine by me.
Yeah. By this
okay.
point, most of the non-nocturnal Pokemon uh basically scamper off, but there are still ones listening in. Uh, and then the moment when she's done her song, she stops for 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'll, I'll just sort of wave.
Now we'll wave.
Hey, how's it going?
She doesn't notice you and starts playing again.
All right, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna stretch out on the grass and chill then.
Both of you can feel free to roll me stuff. While I actually hold on, let me look to see how many are in this area for poisons type specifically. I forget if Amoonguses are poison type. I don't think they are. I think they're just
They are.
grass.
Grass poison.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Sure are. They're basically Vileplume. That was the whole point.
They're
It's
mushrooms.
a Gen 5 knockoff.
Okay, so one.
Admittedly, I like Amoonguss better than I like Vileplume, but
Uh, hold on. One. Da, 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 da. Well, there are not a lot of two. Three, four. Oh, I'm just counting poison types here. Hold on. Five, six, seven, eight. I don't know why that's in there twice, so I'll have to get rid of that. 9. Yep, both of you can roll me a d9, and if one of you gets another,
Nine.
because I don't know what's in your Pokedexes for any of these or not, so I'm just gonna have you roll that. This should be 111, and 1 second. Where are you? Okay, 6 and 2. And I guess also Rio's there, so I'll roll for him as well. 9. Okay, it's at the bottom. 1. Do you guys have is there any of the Bulbasaur line that you don't have in your Pokedex?
We have Bulbasaur and Ivysaur because I own them, but I don't think we've seen a Venusaur. Let me check.
If you don't add that to your Pokedex,
We have actually.
well, then I can't
Oh,
help you.
we
Uh,
do have it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
3,
Wait, so are the
4.
three things that were rolled Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur?
No.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna
Okay.
say that would be really funny.
5. Uh, 6. Have you seen Nidoran female or any of its line?
Um, we have seen
It'd be Nidoran.
Nidorina and Nidoqueen, but not Nidoran.
Okay, then put Nidoran female into the thing then, into your Pokedex then.
Huh?
And then
Okay.
9. So that was what, 6, 7, 8. 9 is that. And I don't think any. No, that should have been a D10 then, because I can't do math. That's okay. You know what? I'll roll another D. I'll roll a D10. If it rolls a 10, you'll get that instead. Okay. No. Okay. Have you seen either Spinarak or Ariados?
Um, we have not seen Ariados, and we have seen Spinarak.
Then add Ariados into your Pokedex.
All right.
Because, I mean, they're just around here, right? So why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, she basically doesn't notice you and just keeps playing again afterwards.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. I'll just chill out.
All right, Rio just starts
Yeah.
setting up your camp nearby.
Just by himself.
And then apparently he's going to let you guys take watch as he tries to go to sleep, but has a rough time of it as the person is playing a guitar into a thing really loudly.
Yeah, that would be something of an impediment.
But yeah, this goes on for about another hour. Now at 11. Uh, and uh, okay, let's say that's she needs to do that, and then okay, she still doesn't notice you, but she doesn't continue playing.
Okay, then once she starts putting stuff up, actually, I guess let's see. Um, okay, Buster is still awake at this point. Um, then once she starts like, you know, taking her stuff down or whatever, I'll be like, "Hey, that was pretty good music, even if it's a little strange of a choice of venue. Do you want like some food or something? It's kind of the middle of the night. You want to like join our camp and get some rest?"
Uh, God, how do I even play her?
No idea.
Yeah, neither do I. That's the problem. Um, um, after you just say that, all the other Pokemon kind of just scamper away. Like they didn't notice you at all either. Uh, and she turns around and is like, I wasn't expecting another human to be out here.
Yeah, I mean, we've just been traveling.
What for?
Because we're traveling.
You mean you don't have a reason for traveling?
We're, we're,
Well, I
we're
mean, we're
just,
going to physical town for like
we're on our way to
Pokemon
physical town.
challenge reasons, I guess, if that's what you're asking. We just were like looking for a place to set up camp, and then we heard you from a distance, so came over to check out what was going on.
Uh, she'll say, I mean, I was bored and I had nothing better to do, so, you know.
I, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna knock it. It was pretty good, and that's some crazy endurance to be able to play guitar for like 2 hours straight.
Well, I could go longer,
Yeah.
but,
Aren't your
I
fingers bleeding out?
Oh, she's got to have like mad calluses.
Yeah.
she just looks at her hands like, I've had worse. Well, she's also not, well, I guess one of her hands would have stuff on it, but the other one she wasn't playing with her fingers, so. But yeah, she just looks at
Oh
her
yeah, I guess
hand.
if you're picking.
She just looks at one her hand and is like, yeah, I've had worse.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
anyway, like I said, we've made camp nearby. One of our buddies is already at least trying to go to sleep. I don't know if he was able to fall asleep through the music or anything, but if you
he
want
didn't.
some food and a warm spot to sleep, then you're welcome to join us. And if not, no biggie.
She
Hey,
just
do
shrugged.
you want some potion like to heal your hand from the calluses?
Cat
Like I
character,
have
I'm
some
pretty sure
potion.
that doesn't work on humans, although I don't
Oh,
see why it
Oh, it
would.
doesn't.
oh, I didn't know.
Which is weird because I don't see why it wouldn't, because it's just medicine, right?
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like
There's not really a good reason why it wouldn't work, but it apparently
to be
wouldn't.
honest, they wouldn't work on something that was like made of rock, like or of like a graveler or something like that. To me, that wouldn't make sense how that would work because you're spraying water chemicals onto a rock. If anything, it would give it negative healing. But yeah, I don't know why it just wouldn't work on people. But anyways, I'm not gonna argue semantics. She will gracefully accept the place to rest for now. She does not have a tent, so she just kind of just sleeps under a tree or something nearby.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't usually sleep in a tent either. So
Her baggage is her guitar, her amp, and then probably a small backpack, and that's it. And Buster, I don't
Okay.
know, just since you're up close, you could just roll me a perception check real quick.
sure. Give me a sec. Dirty 20.
I mean, she only has two Pokeballs on her, so she's definitely carrying light right now.
Okay.
Specifically, they are Ultra Balls, but whatever, for reasons.
Okay.
But yeah, she is definitely carrying light because the rest of her other two things take up most of the. But yeah, I don't know.
No, no,
She won't do or say anything to you unless you ask her things. So
no,
otherwise,
that's fine. I mean, like in game, we don't have any reason to know that she's like anyone special or anything,
you
really.
sure
Like
don't. And she
we
hasn't
don't know
said
this
anything,
Ghibli
right?
movement.
So
So, as far as I'm concerned, she's just a cool girl who was playing some music, and we're hanging out with her.
yep, basically.
Yeah. Thanks for the free concert. And I guess we'll be heading back to our camp now.
Yeah. All right. Well, then you can, if you don't do or say anything, nothing really happens in the night because that's basically what the that encounter would have been for your sleeps anyways. You can
Sure.
roll daily training, and basically she just uh, once you guys start packing up camp, she gets up and will head towards. Uh, Actually, she will actually start to head south, looking to be towards the winter region.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Well, it was nice meeting you. Travel safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? Bye.
She says she'll tell you. He's like, you know what? If you guys are ever in Nova for whatever reason, just come look me up in Burbank and you want to see an actual live show.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think either of you guys. I mean, I think probably Brad's the only one who would like. You kind of know what the Nova region is, but you've never been there, and Buster and Rio have never left the island. I mean,
Oh,
Buster
yeah.
could maybe know, but his brain is all scrambled right now. So,
Nah, I don't have Dane Bramage.
uh huh. But anyways, yeah. So do your daily stuff, and while you're doing that, I will see if the weather is crappy or not. It sure isn't. What the heck is with these rolls? They've all been low. Oh, I just realized I am not recording. Well, I'm gonna have to get this from Twitch later. Oh well. I think it was for something. I even thought about it before we started, and it's like I push it before we start, and now nah, I should wait until I move to the right scene first. Oh well. Rio can do his own thing when he uh, is around. Uh, so that being said, is there a difference between 5? Nope, doesn't matter. And I can't really give you guys experience for that at all either.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So let's see. Random encounter 91. What is 91 and why did I close the random encounter table? That would be in this case, for considering where you are, is nothing.
Mhm.
So, assuming you guys are leaving at probably the same time as usual, I assume.
Yeah.
7 and so that's
Yeah.
Well, no, because we were up until like 1, so we're probably not gonna break camp until like 10 or 11, I would guess. Because she was playing music until 12:30.
about that, yeah. So 11, 12, 1. I'm just gonna do this because this is just. Oh my god, really? Oh, actually, you know what? How many of them are there? We'll just do 4. Why not? Cool. Uh, as you guys are heading east towards Physical Town, there are 4 trainers coming west out from Physical Town. It looks like.
Huh. Are they anyone we recognize?
Uh, let's say in this case they are no one you recognize. No.
Okay. I
Actually, you
mean,
know
do
what?
they like
Roll me a
stay?
D100, Buster.
Okay. Uh, 87.
Uh, no, they're not. They're no one you would
Okay.
recognize. They're just random people.
Okay. I mean,
Uh,
in that case, that's not too uncommon, I feel like. So, unless you want to talk to him for some reason, Kaz.
Um, n- no, I don't have no reason to. We can just head on to physical time.
Buster, roll me another D100.
Okay. 87 again.
All right. They see you, you
Good.
see them, and you guys pass each other with no problems because they look like they've got a long way to travel wherever they're headed, so they're not spending any time to stick around.
All right. Well, let's keep going.
So that's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this spot. Buster, you've been rolling 87s. Let's see if you can keep doing it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna let Kaz do this one, but yeah, let's see. 3 in a row. Oh, pretty close.
Uh,
Okay,
that is still that is no encounter that time. So that is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 right there. I also forgot that you're traveling on a Golurk, a Latias, and a Tyranitar. So yeah,
But
they'd probably go by. You're like, yeah, let's not mess with them.
yeah, yeah, we may not look the friendliest right now.
yeah,
Okay. Brad, roll me a D100.
okay.
Uh, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You will still make it to physical town at 1 in the morning.
I would probably say we should camp rather than push through that late.
5.
But it's up. I mean, I don't feel super strongly about it.
I'm gonna just change something really here before I forget. Keep doing this. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna move this to. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay. You are in physical town now. So Buster, you can roll me a D19.
12.
Or okay, I guess yeah, 20. You just roll
I was
again.
just gonna re-roll if it was a 20.
Uh. Oh wait, hold on. I have to actually change what that is because of what it specifically is. Okay. Um. That's that. No, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that has to be fixed. So I might have messed this up. I might change stuff around. That's actually, I think, what happened. So that should be 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, it was supposed to be a D20 anyways, so you're fine. I just miscounted. Or I added something in later that I missed, maybe. That could be it. Anyways, Oh, now I know. No, I wouldn't. Anyways, as you guys are heading towards physical town, uh, the area you're in is a little bit more rocky than it is has trees, and I want all of you to make a perception check at something.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't know if Rio has it, but I'm gonna roll it for him anyways. Unless you guys
Just
roll really high for some reason. I mean, okay, at least that's good enough. All
oh,
right, excellent.
that's the
Brad and Rio are able to point it out before it happens as a rock comes flying out of the the out of the sky
that's
basically, and lands basically right between the three of you.
Hmm.
And
Who drew
it's
that?
I don't know, but you don't know, but it's a relatively big size rock.
Is it a Pokemon?
The is the rock a Pokemon? No,
Okay.
it is just a rock.
Okay.
okay. Can I look to where the rock was thrown from? Like the direction it came from?
You don't know which direction it came from because it came from the sky. So you could look up and
Oh,
you won't still see clouds. Actually, no, you'll see night sky at this point.
okay.
I'm gonna have Cirrus fly up and see if she can see anything.
Have serious roll a perception check then. Also, you rolled soothe, Kaz, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you even have anything in perception, anyways.
No, I don't. I
Um,
don't think so.
she's in the air and looking around, and she's able to dodge out of the way as another rock comes flying towards her, but she knows which way it came this time.
All right. I mean,
Do
is
you?
she able to get a view on it? And like, I'll just tell her like, see, like, try and drive it down to the ground.
Uh, she will take off, wondering if you're going to follow her or not.
Oh, is it like fleeing?
It looks like it's going in a direction and just flinging rocks for no reason.
Oh.
Because every so often another rock is just chucked, but it's like getting further away from you as when they grab the rock, it's like going about the same distance, but it's going away from you.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I'll try to follow if I can.
All
I want
right.
to figure out what's doing this because it's not exactly safe.
Eventually, you get closer and closer to where Sirius thinks the rocks are coming from, and you get to a small clearing where there is another relatively bigger rock than the ones that had been thrown previously, and there is a Pokemon. At least you think it's Pokemon, but it's something dressed in like a black belt gi. Grab and then puts
Oh,
its
it's a
arms or then
fucking throw.
and then it puts its arms around uh, the rock and tries to lift it up. Do you have a throw in your Pokedex already?
Let me check. I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We do actually.
Excellent. This one
Oh,
is orange colored.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
it's shiny.
Hmm. I guess I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna talk to it and
It is
try and
struggling to lift this really big boulder.
Um. All right. In that case, give me a second. I'm gonna.
And it, 1 second while you're doing things, uh, doesn't
I'm gonna
quite,
go over and help out.
it doesn't quite get it off the ground. And then when you go to like the other side of the rock or like beside the rock, it doesn't notice you as you walk past it. Uh, and it picks up the rock, and then it thinks that it is the one that's picked up the rock, when in fact it's probably you that's doing it. He's mostly just helping. Uh, and then he goes to throw it, and then now you have the full weight of the rock when he tries to throw it, but he doesn't actually throw it anywhere. Uh, so I need you to make another strength check to either to keep it up or try and what else would it be to like not get caught under or yeah, probably strength to like hold it up, or okay, you can't hold it up, and the you kind of lose your grip on it, and I need you to now make me I think acrobatics is the only one that would make sense in this situation, to stop the rock,
Um.
to avoid the rock from falling on your foot. Good enough, because you noticed that what was happening. Uh, and then he notices. Then the throw notices that the actually yeah no, because I'm pretty sure all throws and socks are all male, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
I think so, but I'm not positive.
They sure are. And yeah, he notices the rock doesn't go anywhere, and then he's confused, like okay, and then he tries it again,
Hey, buddy. I'm not sure how much success you're gonna have doing that on your own again.
and then now he notices that you're there, and then takes up a fighting stance.
Um. Give me a second.
Uh,
Hey, we don't. I mean, if you want to fight, we can, but we don't have to. I just wanted to chat for a minute.
he is wary but does not attack.
Hey, your strength is pretty impressive and all, being able to chuck those boulders around, but you should be a little more careful. You could hurt somebody. They were kind of flying out of nowhere and
Yeah,
almost hit us, and I'm sure they
they,
could have hit some other people too. And
they
you know,
almost hit us.
don't really want to cause incidental casualties.
Give me a perception check, Buster. Brad, you can also give me one to see if you notice
Okay,
something.
okay.
All right, you will both notice as he just kind of takes a look around uh, that uh, he seemed to have marked this place as his territory, so there shouldn't have been anything around for him to hurt per se.
Okay.
Like there's like some of the trees, like barks have been like pulled off. Some of the rocks around have been like kind of like blown out.
I mean, that doesn't really change the fact that one almost fell on us. I'm just saying. Just a little more discretion is advised.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, I'm gonna walk up where Buster and this thrower are having a conversation, and I'm gonna look around, turn on my heat seeker, and look around
Uh-huh.
into the bushes or something.
You don't see a sock if that's what you're looking for.
Okay, yeah, I was worried about an ambush.
Yeah, there's nothing but you guys around for as far as your heat vision will go.
Okay,
Um, well, so regardless, I mean, since we're here, uh, how interested are you in adventures and things of that sort? 'Cause we're kind of on a thing where we go out and do a whole bunch of fighting and try and get stronger and that sort of stuff. And I do specialize a little bit in fighting types like
When you
you.
say want to get stronger, he just punches the boulder that you guys were trying to lift and just looks at you dead in the eyes.
Hmm.
Okay, give me just a second. I need to check some stuff. Um, okay. I have, let's see. I wanna try to break this boulder.
How are you doing that?
I'm gonna blast it with an aura sphere.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you don't really need to. I mean, Aura Sphere automatically hits, but like, unless you do below, I'll say 30 damage, this boulder is gonna explode.
12 plus 14. I'm gonna do 3d12 plus 34.
Okay, and then yeah, even if you roll all ones in your dice, this boulder explodes.
Well,
And then he looks as it explodes. He looks to the rubble, looks to you, looks to the rubble.
Yeah, yeah, like that. Like we do that sort of stuff for fun.
You he
well,
thinks you mean like hold on, let me just actually hold on.
I tap Buster on the shoulder.
He
Well,
he
he does anyway.
he looks to the boulder, looks to you. He's like he, and if you could understand him, even though it's clearly humanoid, uh, he thinks you mean you blow up boulders for fun, and he's like, sure, that sounds like a cool strengthening thing. Yeah,
You
go.
know, he is free to think that, you know? That's fine.
Uh, 1 second is. I assume you want to capture him, correct?
Yeah, if he wants to come along.
You mean he wants to get stronger, and he's basically just gonna be throwing things forever, uh, to get stronger. 1 second. Let me just calculate what you would need to capture him. What the total would be. Um, since you have them out, what are your Pokemon's your Mount Pokemon's levels?
50.
41.
50, 41, and what is Latias? Also 41, so probably like 44 or something like that is the average.
Let's see.
No,
41.
Yeah,
Sword,
exactly. Exactly 44.
Sword Golden was 42.
I don't think that'll be a point difference. I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Oh,
Yeah, 0.33. So that I just wanted to know that for a level for capturing. So he's got a 15 to start with. So that means that's that much. Uh, okay. Can you let me finish first?
Yeah, I was just sorry.
But yeah, that might be good enough depending on what happens here. Sure, I'll say that. I guess that'll be. What would that be? That'd be that much. Um, short. Okay. Buster, give me a. Fuck. Why isn't there an intimidate skill in this?
It's browbeat.
Oh right. Yeah. Give me a browbeat check.
Not great.
Um.
I mean, I'm not really trying to intimidate him.
No. This is just for something else. Yeah. No. That's. It's like. Yeah. You'll capture him. It's like
Okay.
barely, and it's like barely misses, but
All
just
right.
like luck stuff happens.
Cool. I'll take it.
And I mean, you also could just automatically. Actually, I don't know if you can. I think I said you can't use that on your capture skills. But I
No,
mean, but if you
it's
just did
because
that
it's
to
not
the
a check.
browbeat check, it would be enough to capture it anyways. So it would give you enough of a bonus that I'm thinking in my head. Anyway, so yeah, you have a captured shiny throw, which I already actually have a token for, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right, I will add it to my thing. Oh, I forgot I have a Kingler.
Yeah, definitely not been keeping up. I have this one thing where it has all like your tokens on and stuff, and I definitely don't have that up to date at all. Uh, but anyways, you will reach physical town at 1 in the morning,
Okay, fair enough.
unless you wanted to camp outside of physical town and then go in physical town in the morning.
I mean, I guess if we're that close,
Yeah, if we're that close, we can just go to reach the town.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you go to sleep?
How long would it take us to get to Rio's house?
It would take you a half an hour from the way that you come in from physical town, so it'll be 1:30 in the morning. And Rio will specifically probably say, "No, we are not going to bother them at 1:30 in the morning."
No, we're not gonna bother them. He can just let us in and we'll just crash in his room. It's fine.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh, come on. I wanted to say we should do that and then end it there. So it's just like next week when he's back, it's like, all right, so you wake up in Rio's room. What?
Okay, no, what? Here's what I'll do. I'll leave it. We'll stop there for today. It'll be a little bit of a shorter one, and then you can decide when you come back next week if you want to sleep and if he agrees to it or not. Because I'm not gonna make that decision for him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
probably for the best.
Yeah.
uh.
Yeah.
So,
Like, that would be funny. Just to spring that
and
on him.
we don't really have the time to do a contest at all or anything, but you
Yeah.
can do another daily training and Buster, just roll me a D100.
92.
Uh,
Yeah. I
so
think Rio won't like it if we break into his house.
Yeah, no one tell him. We'll come back to that, and I'll ask him that question.
Okay.
Unless he's watching this right now, we just don't know.
Honestly, he's probably just like resting if I had to guess.
Yeah. Where is this? Is what I want. I want physical town. The contest that is happening, we'll say in 3 days. You just missed the tough contest happening. Will be a cool contest.
Okay, fine by me.
I can do cool.